lado y no me quiero suicidar.
Hi everybody, I'm Laura from Cozumel For You, and here we are back with our third podcast. I'm here with the Cozumel Surfing Family, who, in case you don't know who they are, this is Nacho. He's kind of a legend around Cozumel. He was probably one of the original surfers, and you have 2 surf shops here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. His wife, Katie, and their son, Liam, who is rapidly on his way to become an international surfing sensation.
My name is Nacho Gutierrez. I grew up on this island. I am the pioneer surfer on Cozumel. I was the first surfer. I met my wife surfing. I teach him how to surf. I give you just one lesson. And then we have this guy. This guy. Thanks to Laura.
All thanks to Laura.
We met my wife about 15 years ago. Yes.
Okay. It was actually like 17.
Yes, the first time when I met her, I told her how to surf, and I asked him if he have a boyfriend. He don't say anything, but I was present with her, like, present. I invited to go out first night, and she dubbed me. She never show up, and I keep continue. I set up a nice dinner with the mariachis, with wine and stuff, and then he never show up. So after like 15 days after, I call it back again.
Like 3, but okay.
And then she said yes. And so we went for dinner and I started teaching surfing. And from then, we never split again.
I can confirm that he was heavily pursuing in the beginning, and I really wanted to keep surfing. I thought he was super cool, but I was not looking for a relationship. My mom warned me not to fall in love with a beach bum. But I really wanted to keep surfing. It was the board sport I have not done. And he was a little bit insistent, so I was trying to figure out how I can keep surfing and then not hurt his feelings. And I really didn't want to go out with him. So after I stood him up, I did agree to go just grab a drink. And we had a really good time. A lot of really good conversation, a lot of laughing. I was a bit weary because that beach lifestyle, but we got along really well. And it was actually like 17 years ago. And then in 2012, laid down some roots and I was here to stay. The plan was to be here for a year, so it's been 17 now.
Okay, Liam, your turn.
Hello, everybody. I'm Nacho Gutierrez. I'm 13 years old, and I was born and raised here in this island. And I'm a surfer. I'm like a ground surfer, and my dream is to surf in the professional league, the WSL. Travel different places to surf, meet people that are better than me. Meet coaches and be more famous. When I surf, I feel nervous, happy. I just like leave everything out there. Sometimes days in school I have bad days in school, and I just go out there to surf, and it makes me happier. Surfing is like my dream. It's my life. And this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
The first time when I saw competing, I was very, very, very nervous. Try to being like a coach, yelling outside of the water, the waves coming, no, get this one, get that one. But soon as that I saw he's riding the wave, I know that he's going to do good. I know that he can able to do what he have to do there. And sometimes when he paddle, swim and he doesn't catch the wave, I get like really like, oh man, why? Like frustrated because the hard work, everything you gotta live in there when the wave, But I'm proud of him. I'm feel really so good. It's not because it's my son. It's because I'm his coach, like a coaching. And to see when he ride a wave and he do the maneuvers and he do everything perfect, man, I feel so good. I feel great.
Liam's a really stoic surfer. Like, he's not showy. So when you're training him, you wonder, is he listening? Is he paying attention? He keeps making the same mistake. But what I love about seeing him in competition is he goes out there and he leaves everything in the water. He doesn't hold back. He shows a side of him that I don't see in training. So it's really surprising to see how much, like, he's listening, he's paying attention, but we feel a little bit when we're training, we're not sure. But when he goes out there in a competition, it's like, I've actually had tears before just watching him because I'm like, who is that?
When we was in Sayulita in the Olympics, he was competing with the higher level in all Mexico. It's a kid, they call him, his name is Calama Stratton. He's the champion of all Mexico. He's the one that represents Mexico. It's the number one. So he was in two of these hits. He compete with him. I mean, to be in that level, and these kids, they're kids that live in Puerto Escondido, he's riding a huge waves. He's half Hawaiian and half Mexican. But to be in that level, Liam, with him in the same heat, man, he's make me so much proud about him, that he can do it. He can do it. There was a little pressure, I think, for him because competing with somebody is a legend already, is a professional already. So kind of be like nervous. They happened to me when I was competing with people that are better than me or people that I know in magazines and competitions. They happen to me too, kind of be like intimidated a little bit. But when you are on the water, it's one wave that's going to decide if you do good or not. Doesn't matter about with who you compete, just to go there and do it in the wave. Because like the way he have the opportunity, the ride in the wave, you same too. So he can fall down, but you not. You can make it. You know what I mean? It's just like that. So I'm proud of him that he compete with the highest kids in all Mexico. So,
and coming in as the underdog, you go, he's either going to go, I just want to free surf, competition is not for me, or he's going to be motivated. And I think CONADE really brought him a new perspective. We learned a lot, but it was a new perspective for him because I said, we're just going to leave it, let him decide what he wants to do. And instead of being intimidated, he is more motivated, being around so many kids that are so good.
And he's one of the top 10 in the country.
He placed 8th overall in his category, so top 10, which was coming in as an underdog, being his first time ever surfing in CONADE. It was.
And of all Quintana Roo and shortboard, I was the one that made it a lot,
The
furthest.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're proud of him.
I think every 4 years they do the Olympics. I think the next time, I think he's going to do way much better because, like a coach, we need some techniques to know to be prepared more for him, to send it with the better techniques. So I think the next competition that he's going to get is going to have more experience with that. So I don't need to be worried about this, to be working on it because he's already know. So this experience, the CONADE, it was really good for him, for me, for my wife, because that was the first time to represent the Quintana Roo and to compete at the Olympics. And he competed with the best of all Mexico.
Okay, Katie, tell us about what a CONADE is, for those of us who don't know.
So CONADE is, I guess it used to be considered like the National Olympiad. So it's all run by the government. So it's like the highest level of competition that you can get for kids under 18 in the country. All the sports are involved, surfing. They did this year in Sayulita. So you go to state to qualify. If you qualify, then you go to CONADE. So this is the highest level surf competition that you'll get for kids all year.
So these are national, basically Olympic qualification rounds. So Nacho, you started out as like the original surfer and the island. How does it feel to have your son represent the island and the country?
I feel so good. You know, I can see myself when I was a kid, you know, but now I can see it in my son. I keep doing what I was doing. Now that's him. There used to be Nacho, now it's Leon. So I'm very proud to him, to how the way he's been growing up. He's been surfing, he's been traveling, he's been meeting so many people. I'm very proud for him, and he's doing a really good job, better than me. So knowing the Cozumel, we don't have the perfect ways like Baja California, like Puerto Escondido, like Sayulita, all those places. They went Colima. They have the best waves in Mexico. So to have the 8 top taps in the competition, I think we're proud of it. We are very orgulloso to have that tap that he get.
It was, you know, win or lose, all the work that you put into it, that he put into it, just to see him out there, first of all, like, I just feel so proud because I know he came in as an underdog. So to see him get as far as he did and fight as hard as he did, and the announcer at one point had said about him, like, it looks like he's having so much fun in the wave. That's the point of it, is that he's out there enjoying himself. And, you know, for us, it's invaluable. Like, there's no words that you can put on that feeling, just knowing that he's doing his best, but he's also having fun and leaving it all out there. That's what I told him. You can win or lose. This is an experience. You're here to learn and to experience something. But to see that he left nothing of himself, it was all there. He didn't hold back at all. Yeah.
When I saw, when in the competition that we was, the last one we won, the Olympics, the first hit, he got in 3rd place. And they call him repochaje. So
Only the first 2 of each heat pass.
only 2 heat pass. So he got the 3rd place. So when he get out of the water, I see Leon, I see my son with the feelings like a father. And I know that he make a few mistakes there in the water. And I see him why we have to work with him. Why we have to be doing better than that. And that day, I got my feelings so high, same like him. So when he get out of the water, he start treating a little, how do you call it? Tears. A little bit. And he asked me, did I pass? I don't know. I don't know, but next one we're gonna work this. My feelings, they was so high, and same him. Next day, they told him that he's gonna go repochaje, that he have another chance. And I talk to him, I say, you know what? This is your last chance. You gotta do, I don't ask you for 100, I ask you for 120. And you gotta do this the best there. And don't let anybody to do you make mistakes. We show him why he make mistakes, why he don't paddle on one wave, why he get up in one wave that he was riding already, and he get up and he don't get no points because he went out. And we fixed that. So the next day, he worked the best. He asked for 120, he gave me 130 or 40. So he got the 1st place. And he was so happy, and I see his face, I see his feeling that he can do this. He can do this. And for me, that's the way that I know he have so much potential. Big competition with these high quality, highest another kids from all over the places in Mexico with better prepared, better ways. So I know that he can do better. So
What he did after the first heat that he was eliminated, we watched the videos. He made some mistakes that cost him the heat, but he started asking questions about priorities, the mistakes he made. He himself was asking the judges, was asking us. He wanted to know so that he could go in totally prepared for his next heat. So
the next heat, he come to be at first place.
and then the third round also.
And there was another to run, and he come to another first place. And so we are very, very like that. So from the third place to the first place we got. So
Katie, what makes Liam such a special surfer? Like how is he so special?
Well, when you live in Quintana Roo and we don't have the waves like they have in the Pacific, this comes from your heart. It's a lot of dedication because sometimes it's hard to continue to be motivated, especially when you come back from the Pacific and you've been surfing such amazing waves. So I would say that Liam's dedication since he decided that he wanted to be a competitive surfer has been impressive because it's not always easy. We have a lot of seaweed in the summer. The wave's very short, which also helps because you have to figure out how to do your maneuvers really fast and get out. But yeah, I think his dedication has been really impressive, and it's been fun to watch him grow over the last year plus.
So, Liam, how old were you when you first got on a surfboard?
When I first started surfing, since I was in my mom's stomach.
I think I've saw, but then I think I've seen pictures of you wearing floaties on your arms on a surfboard.
Yeah. Yeah, but when I started catching like my own waves, I think I was like, like 7 years old?
no, I think less than that.
Less.
Younger than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on a board before he could walk.
Yeah.
Katie, if you had to describe what makes Liam so special in one word, like what would you use? Like for his surfing.
Humble. He's a super humble kid.
Nacho, what would you say?
It's unique, special.
And what about you guys? What do you remember the first time he surfed?
What is the first time when
Like when you were watching him surf for the
Oh,
first time. Did you
they-
ever think he would go to the national, international level?
like I remember the first time that he stand up in the board. We wasn't well. He's not standing on the board. He's standing on the boogie board, and he was in Sayulita, that place where we was the Olympics. So that day when I see Leon there trying to, so sometimes I wanted to grab him to help him. He said, no, I can do it myself. He was in the boogie board. Now we go back after 13 years. We go back to the Olympics, and I see my kids surfing. And the competition, I'm used to be there. I'm feel winner because seeing here competition that he have a lot of potential because the waves there is so good. So I'm very proud about him and what we've been doing with him. Me and my wife, we've been working so hard, discipline, the timing to come and bring it in here on the beach, doing some surfing, doing some responsibilities. Sometimes he comes first surf and then the school, So I'm proud of him.
That is a lot of hard work. And it's not hard work just for you, Liam, because you're surfing, but like Katie, like describe what a typical day in the Cozumel Surf House looks like. Like
I'm up at 5 a.m. preparing breakfast, preparing his lunch. He goes to school with his lunch every day that he loves. And he goes to school. We leave the house at 7 a.m. and then pick him up at 3. And I have to finish work, pack his afternoon lunch, get his surf bag ready because we would go directly from school to the beach, which is 35 minutes, and he will change his clothes, eat in the car, and then surf. Depending on the waves, he'll surf for an hour, 2 hours, just depends on the day, and then go home, homework. Sometimes he has math, sometimes guitar or piano class, eat again, and go to bed. So it's constantly cooking, preparing food. He doesn't eat out other than maybe Saturdays. It's a pretty, like, you have to fuel if you're going to train that hard and go to school. And so it's
Now your
busy
video,
days.
you guys videotape all of your surfing and then look at it with coaches afterwards.
Mhm.
And because there's no coaches, I mean, because Liam's coaching staff is far away.
Yeah, no, we have to, I sit on the rocks here in video, or I get in the water with a GoPro in video, and we then review his videos, check his mistakes, what he did good. And now we're trying to have him to train with other people. So yeah, send the videos to them, and then they do video review, which is higher level, more professional. They pick out all the little details that we don't see.
Okay. So Liam, tell me why you love surfing.
It's like a really fun sport for me. It's like, it's not natural for humans like to stand up on a wave, and it's like really fun for me. And I love the feeling of riding a wave, because like just learning new tricks and just like feeling in touch with nature.
When did you realize that this was something that you really wanted to do?
I was probably like 8 years old when I like wanted to like start competing and start like dedicating more to this. And yeah, I was 8 years old, 8, 9, yeah.
Yeah, I think you competed once in Oaxaca when you were like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've had to sacrifice a lot of things in
Yeah.
order to do your training.
Yeah, I had to sacrifice my like social life, because like sometimes like my friends like invite me to their houses or to go play football. It's like I have to come here and train. Like first my training, then play.
And how do you feel when you're in the water?
Sometimes nervous, sometimes happy. There's days like, and I have a bad day in school and I just come here to surf, and just surfing makes me like happy. And there's sometimes that my dad gets a little mad at me. And I just feel like nervous because he's mad at me, and yeah.
So in these surf competitions, you're going to represent Mexico, right?
Yeah, definitely. I was born here, I was raised here, and I'm fortunate to surf these waves, even though they're not like really good in the Pacific, but I give it all out there.
Now, surfing here is a little bit different than surfing in the Pacific as far as training, right, Katie?
Yeah. The waves here are really short, but like Nacho has always told us, if you can surf here, you can surf anywhere, and it's pretty true. Our waves can be mushy, they can be really strong, but when Liam surfs in the Pacific, the waves are so much longer, they're cleaner, they're pretty much always good, even if they're small. So he's able to practice maneuvers, his technique. It's definitely brings your energy up. It definitely makes you more motivated, I think. It's really fun. All the waves that I've ever surfed there, that he's surfed, they're really fun.
But being a surfer from Cozumel is a little different when you're training and you live in the Pacific. Yes?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that?
About the waves here, Cozumel is known from diving, and we find waves. The waves here that we have here is good, not like Pacific, but it's good for training. It's good for just to beginning to learn how to ride waves. Like to be a competitions, it's a little bit more smaller. That's the reason we send Liam to the Pacific to train more. Puerto Escondido, we send them to Salina Cruz with with our friends there. Is a coach from Cesar Ramirez. That he's a coaching Leon, and the waves there is more nicer, is more clean, is more perfect, longer. What we do here, like maneuvers you do in these short waves, is very little hard. You have to try to do 1 or 2, 3 maneuvers, and the wave's done. But if you do this in the Pacific, when it's a perfect wave, you do more than 2, more than 3, more than 4, because the wave is perfect. But you are the experience in these little waves, small waves. When we go there, the Pacific, I think it's more easy too for us.
So if you can surf here, you can surf
Can surf
anywhere.
anywhere, exactly. Yes.
Liam, tell us about some of your coaches. Say their names.
Well, like my coach, my dad, and my coach from Oaxaca. His name is Cesar Ramirez. He's like I send him videos and we check them. And also there is Brazilians. I forgot their name. The map surfer, is that called? Yeah. That I also send him videos of me skateboarding and
You
surfing.
just started with
The skateboarding and surfing, and I just send him the videos. We do like little calls and look them over, and he teaches me new techniques. Yeah.
Because we don't have such consistent waves here in Cozumel, the ground training and conditioning is really important. What we can always get is conditioning, because there's not set waves. It's one wave after another after another. You are duck diving until you get to the break. So Liam goes to Oaxaca usually pretty well conditioned. There he works on technique, like with Cesar, because he's a very high level coach. So he picks out all the details, the things, and then we have to try to change those habits when we come back here.
And to me, like to be a father coach is a little hard too. Coaching your own son, I have this, like, with him. Sometimes when he do a maneuver and he doesn't do it right, I always try. He said that I'm yell, but sometimes my voice is very hard, and then he gets so like kind of don't yell at me, but you do this, It's very hard. It's very hard. That's the reason too we send them to Oaxaca, to Puerto Escondido, because over there it's good to have another instructor, another coach, because he feel more comfortable too. It's not only me. He can learn different techniques, and it's because he's growing up. He's gonna learn more than I know, and it's good we send them to another people.
What do you like about Cesar?
He's really kind to me, and he's a really nice person. He works like with my technique, like in and outside of the ocean. And he's really chill, but at the same time, like he like pushing me to like do this trick or do this stance or like whatever. Yeah.
What would you like people to know about your son that they can't see from his amazing competition results?
Everything that it's taken him on the back end to get there, because you don't see that, but it's he has to be really careful about his time, about what he eats, about his training. There's a lot that goes into it because surfing has so many different ways to train. You can do strength training. It's not just about going out and surfing. It's about also doing training outside of the water, paddling in a swimming pool, all the things that he's learning when he travels. So there's just a lot that goes into it on the back end, a lot of dedication. And of course, when you see really good surfers, they make it look so easy and it makes it seem like we can all do that. But the reality of it is, to get to that level, it's pretty difficult. And it's really expensive because traveling is expensive. The airlines charge for every piece of luggage, the board bags, then your boards get dinged on the airplane. There's always unknowns. But yeah, I mean, to be living in a place like this, especially an island, just to get off the island is a huge expense. So we have to be like really careful. We have to plan for him to be able to travel and try to maximize his training. So like when he goes to train, I video, I'm there, probably annoying the coach, but so that we can take all that information home because it matters. We're not in a place where the waves are perfect all the time. So traveling itself, just getting him to that, paying the trainers, the coaches, it's expensive. It's not a cheap sport.
And those other kids in the top 10, they're sponsored, yes?
Yes.
And Liam currently is not sponsored in any way, which is why Cozumel For You and Rockin' Java really want to start supporting our Cozumel athletes so that they can reach their full potential. Patreon funding, which is specifically for athletes, sort of like a crowdsourcing, but specifically designed with complete transparency so that you can help Liam's training. This is a chance for our community to be part of Liam's journey from the very beginning. Every donation becomes part of his story and helps open doors that might otherwise remain out of reach. Your support will help cover coaching, travel to competitions, entry fees, training, and essential equipment. No donation is too small. Every contribution helps Liam take the next step toward his dreams. Consider becoming one of Liam's monthly supporters. Even a small, reoccurring gift provides the consistent support needed to plan training and competitions throughout the year. Prefer to give once a year? No annual donation is another meaningful way to invest in Liam's future and help him reach his goals.
It truly takes a community to help a young athlete succeed, and Liam is fortunate to have one that really believes in him. When Liam reaches new milestones, you'll know that you helped make that possible. Thank you for believing in Liam and for being part of his journey. Together we can help him catch waves that lead to an incredible future. One wave, one competition, and one dream at a time.
Other than Rip Curl and some family and friends who have pitched in to help out, Liam doesn't have any sponsors. And the other top 10 surfers are fully sponsored, which is why we've created this opportunity for you to really help change not only a young Cozumel surfer, but an entire family's future.
This is my board with my stickers and my sponsors, Rip Curl, and my family and friends that they sponsor me. I got some wax. Thanks for Rip Curl for all the merchandise, for the support, and I really appreciate it. With all your guys' help, I want to be able to travel more to different places that has better waves than here, and like the best waves. I want to be able to compete in the WSL when I'm older. And I want to be able to have more sponsors, be more famous. And yeah, thank you for all your help. I want to represent Mexico in the Olympics.
I'm gonna show you our local surf shop. Coming in. This is our shop. This is what we got here. All those necklaces, all the t-shirts are our brand. We make this, my wife, she's a design. Me, I'm design too. And when there's no waves, I do a lot of spear fishing. And after spear fishing, I do my painting. I like to paint. So like you see here, all the paintings here, they come from Nacho Picasso. We are here, we have two surf shops. We have one in Punta Morena. I mean, it's another restaurant. And we have here El Pescador, Playa Chenrío. Redes sociales, CozumelSurfing.com, and Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything. In the school, we have every Saturdays we do a surf class for local kids here. And then if anybody wanted to come and learn how to surf, come to see us. Or you can call us. I'm going to give you the telephones and everything. You guys can sign up for your surf lesson. It is very easy. It's very fun. It's very safe. So I've been doing this for more than 30 years. So you are in good hands. If somebody come with a father or people that not wanted to surf, we got the restaurants over here. We got the place here, chairs, umbrellas. You guys can sit here and you can chill on watching your kids surfing. This beach is because you are separated from downtown. This is more unique beach. This is a more quiet, you know. The only thing you can hear is the noises of the waves. And this is what I like. This is what I like to show people why we like it so much here. We are very disconnected from downtown, you know. It's like this shirt, you know. Show you. This is one of those my painting. No Wi-Fi, but we have better connection. This is one of those my paintings too. So we created like a t-shirt. If somebody want one, come to see us. My name is Nacho Gutierrez, and thank you so much. And we're waiting for you here to teach you the waves, to teach you how to surf. Me and my family. Thank you, Rock and Chava. Thank you, Cozumel For You. Appreciate it for this. Thank you so much.